Good morning. Okay, so I have a morning message for you. We're gonna get into a reading. Hopefully this resonates with you. I kind of hurt my wrist this morning. Like literally, has anybody's like right wrist been like, or like right hand been going off? Because maybe we've been like over giving, right? And like when you give somebody an inch, they take a mile. And that is definitely the energy that I'm getting this morning, okay? Because like all this morning, my wrist, my right hand has been like hurting. You know how they said the left hand is like your receiving hand, the right hand is your giving hand. And I feel like that is a message. It's like there's been so much over giving, and it's like this collective has not been receiving back equally what it is that you deserve. And so we're going to get into this energy. We're going to try to alchemize it, transmute it. I think it needs to be talked about and addressed in order to do so. So that's what the focus is here today, okay? I'm going to do my best to work with this energy. I believe that words are spells. I believe that God uses us at different times to speak, against anything that could be blocking us negatively and energetically, in that way. And I don't think it's for no reason that this feels this way, honestly. So let's get into this. Let's get into this message this morning and let's see what's going on. I'm Aquarius, Cancer rising, Sagittarius moon. Yeah, like that is like the realest thing that I have been feeling today. So like what is it? What's going on? And does that apply to what area does that apply to? Probably every area at this point, right? Because some of you guys are just like, okay, like, because it feels like a general energy, but it's to the point where my wrist is hurting though, and it feels like a general message, but it obviously is much deeper than that because it's seeping into my bone where I'm feeling it in my bone. So this morning, my right wrist is hurting. If you're just now getting here, good morning. I have a message for you. Okay. Yeah, I wonder, is it your right wrist? Just let me know. I don't know, because for some of you guys, it might not be, but I know my right wrist is just hurting like crazy this morning. And I'm like, I'm like, yeah, look, the Five of Wands jumping out there. My gosh. And the Five of Wands does represent conflict. And again, the message that I have for you guys this morning is my right wrist is hurting. And, I feel like I'm very clairsentient. Or like there's different, some of you guys are very clairsentient. Like I tell you guys, different psychic gifts and abilities that you have. Some of you guys got a lot of reoccurring physical and emotional feelings that you get within inside of your body, right? And so this morning, my right wrist is hurting. I know that oftentimes you say this is like, the giving hand. This is our receiving hand, right? And I just feel so strongly, like I can feel it, like literally, it's like you guys must be over giving in some area, or there's some situation, or that's just the general energy. It's like we're giving, but we're not receiving. A lot of the collective feels like we're not receiving. I don't know who that's for, but I rebuke that. I rebuke any lack of receptivity. I rebuke any imbalances or imbalanced connections. But there are areas, okay. There are areas, my heart just got heavy. I'm hearing that there are areas in your life in which you could be, hear me out. I say this with so much love and humbleness, but I'm hearing that there are some areas in life where we could be perpetuating this dynamic ourselves. So the universe is just like responding to us accordingly though. I don't know who that's for. So where do you find yourself like overgiving to what? Or to whom? And this could just be more so energetically. This doesn't have to be financially or literally, or this could just be energetically in terms of the time and energy that your energy goes where it flows, right? So this is the time and energy that you're putting into thinking about a person or thinking about a situation for some of you guys. And then it's like there's no reciprocity. This could even be about past things that you've experienced as well too. For some of you guys, like the main reciprocity that you could be getting on certain things is through readings though as well. Like literally is something that I'm thinking about. This is about boundaries for somebody in this collective. Like you saying no to certain people's begs and your time and your energy feels very significant, so that the universe is responding to you or mirrors you like the way that you need it to. I don't know if that makes sense. Let me get some more cards here. Let's get deeper into this. What does this mean for you? What is this message? Because it feels like some of you guys have been like overgiving and just not receiving the same energy back. And the Five of Wands is like the energy is creating conflict, and like whether it's like literally conflict in the body or like conflict like literally around you. So this energy needs to be talked about, needs to be transmuted. We need to like work through this. We're not alone through this at all in any capacity. The Three of Wands is coming out here real sideways. You know, yeah, shit's been real sideways. People could be looking at you real sideways. And I remember my cheek was itching like crazy yesterday too. And so I know that there are people that are talking shit about y'all in the collective. Shit about me, shit about who, shit about we, shit about them. Just talking. And shit, some of us have too. It's like, we be talking, y'all been talking y'all shit too. Three of Wands in the reverse. And some of you guys just went through a conflict or a fight. I don't know who this is, but this looks like a conflict or a fight. And so maybe that's why I'm thinking that of like some type of, like some of you guys went through, this could have been an argument, this could have been something. Or this is like a collision of belief styles, energies, and attitudes just all together. You could also be strong Aries, Leo, Sag. You could have strong fire sign placements for some of you guys. Or know people that are strong fire sign placements that this makes you think of. Cross watchers included. But that's like the Two of Wands energy, right? That looks like the Two of Wands to me. So some of you guys, what's really important is like, yes, despite like the conflict and the miscommunications or misunderstandings or the collisions that are happening right now, it feels like it's important for you to be like planning, strategizing, organizing, and just planning ahead for the future. For certain goals you have. You could be getting headaches as well. Yeah, look at that, the Two of Wands. Like, you cannot. The Eight of Swords. I can't. You could be getting head pains. Why my head feel heavy as I start to get into this too. Good morning. Again, some of you guys are in a position where you're having to like give, and there's a lack of reciprocity. And this energy is being transmuted right now. Because some of you guys feel stuck in it, like it's like there are obligations. Something is an obligation. And the Two of Wands technically came out reverse as well though too, which almost looks like the Five of Wands reverse now as well. So, okay, hold on. Because if you know me, I like counting cards, so I'm looking at this like, okay, if they come out reverse, it's almost like in negatives, you know? That's what I'm thinking about. But that's why, okay, if you read, so you know, that's where my mind is at. Okay, basically when I look at this right now, when I see the Two of Wands in the reverse, I get this strong sense that even though there's a need to strategize, organize, and plan ahead for the future with certain goals that you have, you may feel an inability to do so. Some of you guys are listening to me say that message and you're just like, well, no, I can't though. I hope you have a blessed day too. I hope this resonates. God bless you. But some of you guys are just like, okay, well, yes, there is a need to plan for something or to think ahead, but you literally cannot, or there's something that you feel like is blocking you. If that resonates with you, this is for you. But again, like I said, this morning, the message that I have for that, I had to have a message this morning because my right wrist is hurting like crazy. Like it was just like tweaking. It's not hurting even as much as I do this. Like now I can like go like this and I don't feel that pain no more, which is interesting. So it's like the energy is literally being transmuted as we do this together. In the name of the Most High, like literally I feel like we're supposed to speak about this together. I'm supposed to talk about this with you. Because for some of you guys, this is the literal situation is yes, your home life and the people that you're around and how much you have to give to them in order to be where you are. I'm hearing like what's required of you in order to stay there for some of you guys, like literally, like it's like you have to like there's so much that you have to do in order to be. So whatever this is, but then again, you know, like I said, I like counting the cards. I'm looking at, yes, the Five of Wands is here. Oh wait, sorry, I'm getting off track. This, oh my gosh. Okay, so for some of you guys, again, my right wrist is hurting like crazy because it's like you're over giving, right? Like you have to. And then the reciprocity, it's not being as received because that's why the wrist is like hurting. So there is a painful amount of money that's coming towards you. And don't, I'm not playing with you. I'm not. Like it's not gonna be painful for you, but it's gonna be painful for the people that are making you hurt in this way. No, I promise you, in the name of you, the child of God that sits before me, that stands before me, that lays before me. I'm gonna cry. Sometimes I just feel things. I be feeling the feeling, but whatever this is, like I'm getting, There's a heaviness that is like sitting there on how much is required of you, because it's not just energetic, it's also, it is emotional. It has to be. I wouldn't be brought to tears if it wasn't. For somebody, for most of you here, whoever this is going to resonate with, you have to emotionally give a lot, like your sanity, the gaslighting, the manipulation. There's a lot of your sanity that has to be given. These parts of you that are being taken away emotionally, the emotional exhaustion that is being taken. All shall be restored in the name of the Most High Divine God. All shall be restored. I feel like anxiety and like I'm like, almost like shaking. So if you're feeling that as well, know that there are angels surrounding you right now. And I want you to imagine the beautiful bright blue light of Archangel Michael surrounding your entire body, like an egg protecting you. And then others of you will imagine a green light of Archangel Raphael healing you, protecting you, holding you. Gotta take some deep breaths this morning as we start the day, collective. But I love how it's coming out, because if you know, again, like I said, I love to count cards, so I'm looking at the Five of Wands that came out first. I'm like, that makes sense with the message that I'm getting, again, about the conflict that is being created because of how much you're having to give and the lack of what's being received. You're running on empty. You can't pour from an empty cup, right? So we're running on empty. None of us can pour from an empty cup. So it's like I don't have the capacity to give in this way at this time because I'm pouring from an empty cup, but I have the capacity to give in this way at this time because I'm not pouring from an empty cup. There shall soon be a time. There shall soon be a time where you will no longer be pouring from this empty cup. Your cup is about to be filled and it overflows with the abundance of the Most High Divine God. Your cup is about to affirm that for yourself. Say that to yourself. Breathe it to yourself. Breathe it. Breathe it. You can breathe water, right? I can breathe water. You can breathe water. Breathe in the water. You can breathe. It's like you're underwater. Your emotions, it's like it's like in the sunken place. For some of you guys here, but again, like literally, the conflict. Sorry, I'm going around here, but the Five of Wands coming out makes sense to me because of the conflict, again, that's being created because of having to pour from an empty cup. It's like we're going like this, and your wrist could be hurting because you're being asked to, they're like, give more, and you're like, there's no... Like they must just like you going like this. They must just like you doing this. They must just, is it a show? Do they want popcorn with that? Do they want a cookie? Like the Three of Wands, the Two of Wands reverse, it literally looks like when I think about the cards, especially when they all come out in like the same suit, I think about it in negatives and positives. Do you see what I'm saying? It's like the Five of Wands and you have the Three of Wands reverse, the Two of Wands reverse. That's basically the same thing as the Five of Wands reverse. 3 + 2 is 5, 5. You see it? It's almost like the Five of Wands reverse plus the Five of Wands. I don't know if you read cards, or if you read tarot as well too, but for some of you guys, like I grew up playing spades since I was like real little. And so I count like the tarot cards the same way. I don't know. I feel like that's a message that I have to keep repeating. If you read tarot, like I want you to do that because for some of you guys, you keep on having cards coming out in the same suit and spirit's trying to speak to you and trying to get a message to you. Okay? I don't know who that's for. The spirit's trying to get a message to somebody that does readings as well. And you're supposed to, I want you to count it. Do you see what I'm seeing? Look, do you see? I don't know if you've already done that before. This is a confirmation for you that you already are doing what spirits ask you to do, or if this is what you need to do. When you pull your cards, I want you to count that. Do you see it's just a 0? Because that's the Five of Wands reverse and the Five of Wands upright. That's almost like -5 + 5. Do you see what I'm seeing? 0. You're starting over. And then you have this Eight of Swords here, just sticks out like a sore thumb. And again, this energy, my wrist is sore. It's like you've been given too much, you've given so much. And the lack of reciprocity, I can feel it with everything in my bones. I can literally feel it in the bone. And some of you guys are feeling that way too. Your right hand could be hurting, your wrist, your right arm. Some of you guys are getting tats there. What is going on? And I don't know what's going on. Do you have a tat there? I do. What is going on in this area? Because it's being highlighted to me by spirit right now for this collective. And I feel so convicted to say to you this morning, that whatever has you in this position of hurting and pain of having to give this much, they're like I don't know why I'm hearing it this way. And I feel like it's because of the emotional pain that you've been forced to feel. It's not just about what you're giving, whether it's energetic, financially, like physically, it's emotionally how much you're having to give in a situation to a person, the home, the structure. I don't know what is going on, but flies, you know how flies go like this? You could be seeing flies do this, like literally. It's like the angels are plotting on you, yo. But it's not like a bad, it's like the angels are plotting on you. I don't know how else to say that. You could be afraid of it. No. The angels are plotting on you. Yeah, there's a throat chakra awakening that is going on for this collective. I want you to, you're going to start speaking more positively to yourself. We're going to start speaking more positively to ourselves. We're going to start speaking more about, yes. There is an energetic breakthrough that is literally going on. Do you feel that? I can feel it like literally in the body. Like I can feel it in somebody's neck. Your throat chakra is being awakened, being cleared in the name of the Most High. Some of you guys are going to start speaking up more this year, right? And watch, because your manifestations are going to start pouring through. For some of it, again, what I was hearing was that for some of you guys, like the pain, it's almost like there's some people or a person has like enjoyed watching you. I feel like having to like give or overgive and like not receive or not get the reciprocity. There's something here like, I don't know what that is. And there's about to be a pain that's felt like these enemies of yours are about to have a pain with the check that's coming your way. Like you're about to receive a lot. Does that make sense? Energy, like, I don't know, I'm seeing like a boomerang. Kangaroos could be significant. I'm thinking about like the outback, Australia. You know, like it's coming back. Like how it's here, it has to come back to here, like literally. This Eight of Swords energy is some of you guys, again, okay. There's a path that's about to be cleared for you because something's getting striked out. Strike like what is that song? Wow, that's such a random song to come to mind. Strike like I missed it. Is that Little Yachty? You know that when he says strike matches. You know, matches, a strike box. Kangaroo Jack. Yes. Yo, I'll be so serious. Like take what resonates with you. This is collective. In the morning, this message that I'm getting this morning, if you're just now getting here, steak, you know, the Outback steak, maybe steak is significant. Okay. For some, the message that I'm getting this morning, I woke up and my wrist, like my right wrist is just hurting for whoever's seeing this right now. And some of you guys are in this position, like where you are being forced to like overgive, or like there's just like, there's a lack of reciprocity essentially. All right. In the most general sense for whoever's seeing this right now. And it feels as if you are like being forced to, like, there's no way around something. This could be because of like, again, the people that you like literally live with. So it's almost like you have to like overgive, and some of you guys, like, you literally need to receive. Like, I work there, right? So like whatever comes to mind for you who's listening to this message, it is creating a conflict. Some of you guys are feeling like we're pouring from an empty cup, okay? I think we get the gist, hopefully you guys get the gist of this message, but let's see. Yo, literally. Spirit, like literally, Holy Spirit, in the precious name of Jesus, in the precious name of Yeshua, the Most High Divine God, please help me articulate these words in the best way as possible so they receive the message in the exact way that they're supposed to receive the message in their brain, so that it comes through in the exact right way so they make the right decisions in the future. Why does this feel so important? You have the devil here, the judgment card, and the world card reverse. Some of you guys are like strapped to it. You see it's like a web. Some of you guys are like literally strapped to it. But like the world card to me is almost like, again, like it's unfinished business. Like it's unfinished. Like you have no choice but to like finish something. It's like you start something started. You have to finish something. The judgment card. This to me is like a judgment by the divine at this point, because it looks like a breakthrough is about to happen. It looks like you're breaking through something that has been like, it's like Stone Age energy. Some of you guys are dealing with some like people that have some really outdated beliefs, some really outdated ideas. Again, Stone Age energy. So it's like you're competing with or fighting against something that is like, that you can't, you feel you can't win against. It's like, if you can't beat them, join them energy. And you're like, but you're like, absolutely not. You're not joining shit. If you can't beat them, then God will, like, something's gonna get figured out. Like, And then for some of you guys, this is like a toxic, this is like a relationship. For some of you guys, this could be about your love life. Yeah, for some of you guys, this is about your love life and some type of masked energy, some type of confusion. And then also this makes me think of like corporate contract type of energy. Something where you're underneath a contract of some kind, you have to show up. Like, can we do like an ET touch? Like, you know, like I need to like lock into this. What is, and again, the throat chakra is very significant. So it's likely that you're about to receive some type of communication soon, or there was some type of communication about this already, and that's likely why I'm even picking up on it in the first place. And likely sometimes Spirit has me just playing catch up with y'all, you know? And I've been hearing that a lot lately. Spirit's like right now, Spirit's been telling me like for the past like week and a half, Sonia, you're playing catch up. Medusa, you're playing catch up right now. You gotta play catch up. Like we gotta catch up, we gotta catch up, we gotta catch up. I'm like, okay. They're like, your nervous system's been out of whack. Catch up, catch up. I'm like, okay. Like, let me catch up, let me catch up. Like literally catch up. Like, I've been literally thinking that. I don't know why. I'm just like, it has like something about catching up, catch up. I'm like, everything is in alignment. I don't know. You know, I don't think nothing's synchronistic. I don't think nothing's a coincidence, you know, but also nothing's synchronistic and everything is coincidental. Okay. With that being said, we have the Devil here, the Judgment card, and the World card reversed. And for some of you guys, that's exactly the position that you're in because it's unfinished energy. So you're trying to make a judgment call about this, about what you feel, and what we're seeing is toxic or a toxic attachment energy, again, where there's a lack of reciprocity that you feel stuck in. In the Nine of Swords reverse, which is about literally releasing anxieties, worries. So that this message is coming through because there is about to be a breakthrough. This is like a checkpoint mark. Yeah, the Nine of Pentacles. Some of you guys are about to be very independent and free of whatever this is. This is literally just a checkpoint mark in your journey. Keep scrolling type shit. Like, no, genuinely. This feels like a checkpoint mark. Yeah, the Moon card reverse. It's like this is a moment for somebody to take you to like, come out of the illusion. This is about to end. Very quickly. Very quickly. This is about to end. Like, now that's all I'm getting. That's all that makes me feel. Oh my God. And hold on. Stop. Oh my gosh. Okay. For some of you guys, that's why there's been the issue. That's why there's been the that's like at least right. That's for some of you guys, that's why there's been an issue. That's why there's been the pain. That's why there's been like this pouring from an empty cup energy because of, again, the devil, which you've been strapped to. Some of you guys, you know that you're, again, Nine of Pentacles that we just saw there. That's a very independent energy. Even the Seven of Wands reverse. You never are super like defensive to getting like what you want done. The Knight of Pentacles is a slow and steady wins the race. You're a very trustworthy, hardworking person energy who that you're going to persevere to reach your goals. Like as it's almost like an as per usual energy. Three of Pentacles. Yes, you're working. Other people can, you see other person's like watching them work. You probably even have monitoring spirits as shit. Like literally. Okay. So for some of you guys, in reality, it's actually you're very independent. You know how to fill up your own cup. That's not the problem. The problem is, again, the devil. Somebody's keeping you strapped. You see the hands, the feet are tied. You can't. Something's blocking somebody from being able to do so. Emotionally, energetic. This could be somebody or something. What is this? So this is like whatever it is. I feel like you know what it is. The High Priestess. I'm seeing the High Priestess, Hierophant energy, masculine or feminine. You could know exactly what this is already for some of you guys. And so this is about you making the judgment call in order to complete the cycle. But again, I'm being reminded of the boomerang energy. So something feels like it's coming back around towards you in order to complete the cycle of anything. We're in Mercury retrograde. That would make so much sense. Actually, thank you, Spirit. Yes, something's happening from now till March 20th before the end of Mercury retrograde. For some of you guys, that's why it's happening very soon. Flies, look out for the flies that are around you. Wasps, bees, whatever. Wasps. Whatever it is, I feel like for some of you guys, these things are around you literally because, ooh, bitch. But do you get what I'm saying? Like it literally has to happen before the end of this month or by March 20th. So, or no more than the week after. You know how I always think like, again, like full moon, new moon, lunar or solar eclipse, a week before, a week, or up to a week after. For some of you guys, and you have the moon here. Yeah. For some of you guys, I have to restart the message because somebody else just got here. They're supposed to hear this as well. I'm going to. Give me a second. Let me finish this. If you just got here. I have some good news for you this morning. For some of you guys. Oh my gosh, this was so exciting actually. Okay, literally. Okay, literally, I feel like I can't even. Literally. Am I serious? Like, this really was going to be taking place. Like, I feel like that's happening, like, literally. Because for some of you guys, this Mercury retrograde is actually affecting you in a very different way than any other Mercury retrograde has ever affected you, like, literally, en tu vida, in your life. Like, in your life. In your life, for real. In, like, the best way, too. Because for some of you guys, again, that's why my wrist was, again, the message, like, literally, if you just got here, the message, my right wrist has been hurting all morning, which indicates to me that you guys have been in this energy of overgiving and not receiving as much back. So Mercury retrograde is actually here to bless a lot of you guys with receiving. And so the pain, but some of you guys I was hearing, like, there's, like people around you that have, like, you know, been causing a lot of conflict, that have wanted you to overgive. It's like you've been, and what did I hear from the very beginning? It's like you've been giving an inch and people have been taking a mile from you, taking a mile. And as if that doesn't have an effect, right? On you, on your energy, on your aura, on nothing, right? As if there's been no effect, right? As if you deserve this, as if, right? No. I love that. I love the mentality, the lack of consideration, the lack of mindfulness. You know, it's just so, you know, it feels so great. It feels so great, doesn't it? Like, absolutely not. So when I look at this energy, it's, you know, one of the spirit has this energy is canceling it out. You see this canceled out energy, the 5 of Wands, and you have the 3 of Wands, 2 of Wands reversed. That's the same thing. 5 of Wands reversed plus the 5 of Wands. That's 0. Spirit's canceling. Something is null and fucking void. Excuse my language, but something is null and void. Something's done. And I was hearing that a few months ago, but some of you guys, this is finally happening for you underneath Mercury retrograde from now to, like, literally, you're going to see this occur. Because for some of you guys, again, that's the reason why you're pouring from an empty cup. You know that the collective, you know that you're extremely independent. You know how to fill up your own cup. That was the problem. There was a devil energy. This could be a person, a situation, people that were sending you negative energy, whatever it is that was keeping you strapped up. You see the arms, the legs are tied. You can't go back to the rivers of the most high divine God and go back to the place of judgment and be received by spirit to fill your own cup up, right? By your own common sense, by your own pattern recognition skills, your own judgment, your own common sense, your own good judgment. Stop. This morning, there's some unfinished business. Spirit's not done yet. Spirit is not done with you yet at all in any capacity. This is a message for somebody to release fears right now and come out of any sort of illusions this morning, because your cup's about to overflow. I'm going to get a few more cards here to fill with this empty space. It feels like there's an empty space here, right? Like I should, like there's an empty space. And that's what the angels are seeing in your life right now, because this empty space of friendship, of love, of support, of truth. And God is about to fill that up on everything that I love. like I feel so sincere about it. Like I feel so serious about this. Jesus, like literally. And so for some of you guys, but again, that's why what was I saying? That's why I was hearing again the boomerang effect, kangaroos, kangaroo jack, the outback, steak. Yo, there's so much. Whatever some of you guys are seeing. Are there any confirmations that you're seeing like that as well too? Like literally, because it's a boomerang energy that's coming back towards you over this Mercury retrograde. This Mercury retrograde is about to bless you. Because there's a boomerang energy that's coming back around towards you. It has to. Again, I can feel it on my right wrist. It has to go over here. You're about to receive. Hey, yo, this is a serious message this morning for somebody who's about to receive a lot of money. Hey. Hello. Don't I love to see an animatronic justice card? Okay. Okay, Augustus Goop. Why am I hearing that? Willy Wonka, chocolate and chocolate factory, justice. You're about to get justice. I can take a deep breath of that. Like that makes a lot of sense to me, actually. Like that makes so much sense. I'm giddy. Four of Swords reversed. And you have the Six of Swords reversed. And you have the King of Swords. And you have this other stack over here as well. Yeah, because, you know, one thing that is the truth that Spirit can't move forward from, that they want... Like, when I look at this right now, it's like Six of Swords reverse King of Swords. For some of you guys, this is a love message because somebody cannot move on from you. Some of you guys, your justice is, oh my gosh. For some of you guys watching this, you could feel in your heart and in your spirit that this is actually about a love situation that you've been dealing with, that whatever is null and void will either be something in regards to somebody's home life or null and void when it comes to like your soulmate. Your soulmate has been somebody's soulmate has been in some other third party connection. I don't know who that's for. That could be very specific. Somebody's other soulmate has been in some kind of connection that you know has been very, very toxic. They've been strapped up in some type of negative energy. So you haven't been able to pour into the connection in itself, if that makes sense. Like literally, for somebody here. So this is somebody who cannot move on from you, though, and you're about to get justice during Mercury retrograde, because for some of you guys, somebody is like deciding to like tell the truth, not be in denial, and tell the truth to themselves. Somebody's gonna be, oh, no wonder why I was hearing, no wonder why I was hearing that for some of you guys, it's going to be painful for some of your haters. Because for some of you guys, whoever this is, whoever they were with, a third party, like they knew that you and them were together first. They did this on purpose to try to cause drama and conflict in your life. But that's why I'm seeing Five of Wands and the Five of Wands reversed. Because it's like whatever drama they tried to cause is null and void. Yes, it left you, I think, a little bit stuck in your head about whether or not like you're worthy or you're lovable, etc. Just alone for some of you guys. But it left this person, I feel like, dealing with karma, dealing with somebody very toxic. It's like this person definitely used them, the Judgment card. You know, so this person could even be afraid of like using them or somebody else using them, whatever it is, like quite literally. If this person is already back in your life right now for somebody who's seeing this, then they're afraid of you using them. Like you could already hear that from them. They probably already told you that they're afraid of you using them, or it's because of whatever they dealt with in their past. Because of whoever they knew used them in order to make you feel bad. Like somebody literally used somebody else in order to make you feel less than, in order to make fun of you, in order to talk down to you, in order to feed their own ego. So this wasn't like literally actually love at all. They literally used them to feed their own ego, and this person had to make a judgment card because they know that there's unfinished business. They hope that you forgive them. But something was really unsuccessful. Something didn't work out, and now somebody sees something from a higher perspective, and they're keeping their mouth closed as of right now. Oh, but the King of Swords is fully aware, fully in knowledge, and likely to say something very soon, because somebody cannot move on from something they know is the truth. And the Justice card is oftentimes an apology as well. So for some of you guys, that is definitely something I'm seeing here. Okay? With that being said, then, okay, back to this other, because that's for some of you guys how this looped around boomerang energy is hitting you. Now, for others of you guys, when it comes to some kind of contract that you sign, this could be, again, a lease, like literally something that you did. You know, I used to work as a leasing consultant. So some of you guys are thinking about that right now. Like that makes so much sense that you feel called here. Like literally, before the last job that I worked, before I fully got into doing readings, like literally all together, was a leasing consultant. Can you believe that? Like my job was in school for my nursing degree. So for some of you guys, this is for you, okay? The energy that I'm getting on that tip is definitely that for some of you guys, it's like, hey, don't say too much. Spirit's like, you don't have to say XYZ. You don't have to say too much about boom, boom, boom. Just, you know, you could already be thinking that as well, too. Some of you guys are going to be real, like, you know, just let's be real chill girl, real chill dude about that. You know what I'm saying? I kind of feel like Spirit doesn't want you working too hard or overthinking about something involving your lease, okay? As well, and then for some of you guys, if you just like signed a new lease or whatever it is, and you're just now moving in, and you're about to move in, Spirit doesn't want you working too hard for like furniture or whatever it is. Like you're gonna have all the furniture you need, you're gonna get what you want. Like literally, Spirit does not want you working too hard. Like just don't overthink it. Everything's gonna come to you in the perfect divine timing, or is already there for somebody here, okay? Or that's what's gonna happen, because you could be thinking about this move or thinking about everything that's needed, and like don't. Just give it to God. Continue to just do the work. You know, that's the best suggestion I could give you, is to continue to do the work. Thank you, Spirit. My left hand's itching as I say that too. Continue to just do the work, and you will receive everything. Hey, you know what I've been hearing as well too, this card that I really love? You need to, I just got like, so like, I'd be like, you need to hear this. Sorry, I'd be so extra, but like, I'd be so, you know, convicted. I'm an Aquarius. But okay, with that being said, I feel like for some of you guys, your devotion, and I feel like you need to like keep this as an affirmation right now, if you feel called to. Okay? But your devotion attracts resources and support. I want you to say that to yourself. My devotion attracts resources and support that I need, that I want. My devotion My devotion attracts resources and support. My devotion attracts resources and support. That is like your main affirmation right now for somebody. Okay, your devotion attracts the resources and the support that you need. It will, it shall, it has done in the past. That will not change. Your devotion will continue to attract the resources and support that you need. Remain devoted. Remain devoted. Be devoted to thyself. Okay, that is like a lot. Thank you for affirming that for yourselves. I love that. And you are. You're doing all that you can. You're doing all that you can, all that you need to do. There's nothing, like, literally. Okay, 10 of Wands. Now, this is like a whole different energy for some of you guys that just, like, jumped out here. Somebody here, some of you guys are feeling really indecisive about this person or situation that you could be dealing with in love life. You can feel like this person has taken no action. There's no passion or something here. Some of you guys feel as if there is somebody who's a player energy. They're just acting wild. You're ready for a shift. All right, the Ace of Cups reverse. I feel like some of you guys are like focused on self-love and self-care, ready to move forward from something. Some of you guys feel like something is unrequited love, or some of you guys are over it with something. This morning as well too. So some of you guys are really wanting to be done with the situation or person, or don't want nothing to do with nothing. That feels like a whole confirmation. That feels like some of you guys, yeah, you want to release like the burden of it all. I feel like. Yeah, you can just feel like there's poor personal boundaries, just a lack of respect. I mean, you could be over, or as if like, yes, and then like the moment, it's almost like when you want to give love, they don't want to receive it. And then when they want to give love, you don't want to receive it. It's like it's not equally yoked. It's not compatible. You feel like something is incompatible. You know, whether it's physical incompatibility, communication incompatibility is a real thing to me. The Sun card in the reverse. Okay, and if you booked a personal reading with me, sorry, I'm channeling that. If you booked a personal reading with me, you guys be patient for me, okay? You guys can't book with me. Thank you for getting a list, okay? But this is collective right now, right? So please take what resonates with you and leave what does not. But for some of you guys, but I feel like you're also trying to avoid like a major tower moment or a major like negative ending with this person, or it's like, can they get better? Can this heal? Like that's what you're wondering about. But it's like, do they want to take action towards healing now? Like what's their prerogative? What's their intention here as well too? So some of you guys are trying to like think like, yeah, you're really into. Okay, so let's look into their intentions. And on that note, I mean, because what the fuck? The hell? Yeah, there we go again, King of Wands. Seven of Swords, sideways, Strength card, reverse. So for some of you guys, one thing this makes me think for sure is almost as if like the situation just doesn't feel like it has the strength to keep going unless this person is able to, I feel like, confess. And almost like the Seven of Swords reverse is like, again, confessing, turning over a new leaf. I feel like being accountable. Like the only way that this is going to have the strength to proceed is if they can actually be honest. And why am I questioning like their ability to do that? Yeah, the King of Wands, the sad squirrel. I'm not taking that reverse. This is the only deck I have that has cards. It has a happy squirrel and a sad squirrel. But yeah, some of you guys keep thinking about this person's energy, like when they're angry versus when they're not. This person could have like multiple personalities. It's like 1 second they're like this. It looks like he's like cheering on a sports team, like go, go, go. And then you have like this energy, he's like pissed off. And it's like, okay, like you will go on the wrong side of the motherfucking bed. And then the Knight of Swords is over here like just impulsively saying and doing anything. But it's like, are you angry or not? Like I can't tell if you're angry at me or not. Like what the fuck is wrong with you? I think I got mixed personalities. It's between my whole mentality. Like, yeah, right. It's like, so it's like they just got you over here trying to play like keep up with like with what? Their fucking lack of sanity? Like, right, Jekyll and Hyde. Maybe it's because What is it when? Wait. What? Yes, and so this person just, they don't bring out the best in you, they bring out the worst in you, essentially. And I think that's what you're essentially wanting to, I think that's what you're needing to make this decision off of. It's like, what do they bring out in you? Do they bring out the best in you, or do they bring out the worst in you? And it's like, I think it's evident at this point for whoever's seeing this, if that resonates with you, that it's evident this person brings out the worst in you rather than the best in you. Because I just looked at the devil and the Queen of Swords reverse. You feel me? Like the Queen of Swords reverse is not speaking. We're not like, okay, look, this is not, this ain't that and that ain't this. So I kind of feel like they don't bring out the best in you. For some of you guys, or vice versa, you don't bring out the best in them. It's like, okay, this is what we're bringing out in this person. I bring out your toxic traits. I bring out your multiple personalities. I bring out your lack of accountability. I bring out your need to heal. I bring out your, like literally. And so for some of you guys, it goes both ways. They bring out the worst in you. You bring out the worst in them, or vice versa. You feel me? So I kind of feel like that needs to be your thing, that like, that makes it like your determining factor of like, okay, this is what I'm going to end up doing, you know, and not doing. Right. I don't like it. That makes sense. Right? It's like I'm like, I don't even like that feeling. Is this a reality TV show? The Judgment card it came out reversed though too. So it's almost like this person like causes like a lack of judgment. It's like we're not making the right judgment calls. We're not saying the right things. We're not doing the right things. They bring out like the bully in us. They bring out the anger. They bring out the frustration. They bring out the worst in us. They bring out the shadow side. And of course, it's like there are things that we all need to work on. Like, okay, we need to like look at the shadow side, but you know, like, the Hierophant reverse. It feels like a new approach, a new solution is going to be taken to whatever this problem is. Yeah, for some of you guys, it's just, again, you're just in alignment with something that is like, again, out of balance. There's like a lack of reciprocity. And then for some of you guys, this is like the home situation. It's like they are, for some of you guys on a real note, okay, who is that for? For some of you guys, you pay rent to this place and they literally won't even come and fix the air conditioning or some shit. They won't come and fix the water. Or so look at the Ace of Cups. Your cup is about to overflow though. Like it is. I don't know who that's for though. Your cup is about to overflow. Or the divine is like, hey, stop. Like this, like stop. Like something is about to happen. Some kind of shift is about to occur. Because for some of you guys, like wherever you live at, it's like the maintenance people or somebody won't come and fix something is something I'm thinking about here. Where it's like you're asking for them to do something, but it's like you paid and they won't like do their job. I don't know who that's for. Somebody's not doing their job. And if this is not where you live, this is like something that you paid for. The Devil reverse. Yeah, some of you guys are going to have to be out of whatever this is. Like if this is like a bad lease or like somewhere that you should not be like living, whatever it is, it's like you're going to leave there. God is about to remove you from this space. There's about to be a large amount, like there's about to, like, you're going to move. This year, like over the course of the next like 2 or 3 months, for some of you guys, this is the next 4 months or less. For some of you guys who already are moving because of this. The fuck? The Devil card in the reverse? Girl, you gotta get the hell out of there. Like, hell no. The Queen of Cups. You could even feel like you just like have to get out of the environment as well too and go out to a park, go out to water, go out somewhere else. If you have kids, just to like get away from there because it may not feel safe or something as well too. It's like they don't really create like the, you know? So yeah, 4 Swords reverse. Some of you guys feel like this is literally like you cannot sleep. Like you're not getting any fucking sleep for real. Oh no, my love. You could be Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces as well too. Like we have or just be very emotional about this during this time. You're about to be released from this. Like literally the 9 of Cups. Yeah, you're tapping your foot. Look, tapping your foot, waiting on it, babe. Not too much longer. I feel like this is a checkpoint, checkmark journey. I can't do anything changing now, but I do feel called to tell you that. This is definitely a checkpoint, checkmark journey. Okay, or point for you on your journey for you to know that that's about to change. Okay. Yeah, the Ace of Swords. I feel like you are about to have double ace there. You are to have your breakthrough. That's coming soon. You know? Yeah, and I feel like this is gonna be like I don't know who this is for, but this is like the apartment complex. They're gonna be like, because I feel like there's some type of law or there's some type of truth that we're missing here. Again, like I used to work as a leasing consultant, so there's something we're missing. Like y'all are not doing your jobs. This is like, and there are all different forms of malpractice. Like, so you're like, just like you're kind of not doing your job. But like literally the Ace of Swords kind of makes me feel like you guys could be having really cloudy days, but you're about to get your crown or get what you want. Like literally, I feel like there's some kind of truth, or you're going to be able to break the lease, or there's something that you're going to be able to do, or something that's happening that you're going to be able to, like, there could be a financial breakthrough, something that's going on. I kind of feel like where they're going to be like, oh no, like you left and da-da-da-da. It's like, so what? Moving on. Some of you guys might just say and break the lease. Some of you guys, whatever it is, like you might just say, because you're about to get a lot of money and your money is not going to go to that lease. I don't know that. No. This financial blessing that's coming in next, I don't know why I feel so convicted to say this, but whatever next financial blessing is coming in next to whoever is seeing this in the precious name of the Most High Divine God, literally it is not being used for that space. It is not in any capacity. It's going to be used for something much, much better. And I'm not kidding. All right, you see? And I feel like it just hasn't manifested yet. Like literally it just hasn't happened just yet. But you are in alignment and you are definitely manifesting. And I can see, it's almost like for whoever, and for somebody here specifically, you're showing me a jar of cinnamon, like cinnamon powder, cinnamon sticks, oatmeal porridge, the Three Little Bears. For somebody specifically, this, like the leasing consult, like the people that work there, they're going to be pissed because, and that's what the fuck they get. I'm not going to hold you because they've been like using you and you know it. You know they don't like you. You know they have an issue with you. It's some kind of jealousy. It's some kind of envy. They don't even, they don't live there. They work there. And they are projecting onto you. I don't know if you've had a lot of orders or packages come through to the office or some shit, or how you look when you go up there. I don't know who this is for. But they're playing. It's like we go too far. Okay, we like jealousy, envy. These are all normal human feelings. But the extent that I'm feeling like they're going is nah. So there is about to be a breakthrough. There is about to be a shift. There is about to be and I was hearing that yesterday too. Saved by the bell. A lot of you guys are about to be saved by the bell before you pay them again. Like you will not be paying them again. For some of you guys, they will not have any more of your money. Like no more of your money is going to go towards a space. And I keep hearing that. There's something here that somebody's like, no more money's going towards that. The Hangman. This is you waiting, and even the tree is there, meaning hey, it's gonna take a long while, but for some of you guys, you could feel as if this isn't for you in some way because you feel like your hands are tied. God's hands aren't tied. Your angel's hands aren't tied. Your angel's hands are not tied. The hands of your ancestors are not tied. Do you understand? I need you to keep that as a truth right now. I'm hearing that loud and clear. Your hands could feel tied, but theirs are not. And honestly, I'm looking back at what came out before, and I feel like your guys are just not having it. It's like you have help on the way. Now looking back at this, I thought this was also somebody else's multiple personalities. And I'm just what if this is just your angels though as well too? They're sad squirrels. They're not very happy about what's going on. They're sending guns and ships and shit. And men on horses. And with their pitchforks and shit. In bad weather. To the areas of whatever this is. Because this feels like control over you. You know? So you could feel that way. Some of you guys feel a pressure of something trying to have control over you. Forcing you to stay. Forcing you to... And what's so funny? Look, somebody said put in a movie. Literally, doesn't that look like, the stages where they have the movies and shit, and they'd be on scene, on the scene or whatever. What do they call it? The fucking... I can't even remember the name. The director's scene where the director's did it... I'm sorry, okay. Okay, it just feels oh my god, my wrist. On my wrist. T-bo. T. Wrist. Okay. But yeah, you know, that sword is the perfect thing. We need to go ahead and cut you down. You know? No wonder I might have to slice off the tree too. Like, yeah, for some of you guys, there is this strong sense of something getting like worked out for you, but I just see you leaving. Like, no matter what, like, this is, I just see somebody like leaving. I see you moving. And I see like a newness. Like, I see you moving in somewhere new. New shoes could be significant as well. I'm looking at like the heels here, like the shoes. Putting on your shoes, getting ready. Oh my gosh, and that's what it is. Thank you, Spirit. I just saw you putting on your shoes, getting ready, and somebody like having this thought to themselves, to yourself, of like literally thinking, like, you don't even spend most of your day inside of your apartment or inside of your house or inside of your home. You spend most of your day at your job or at work and then get home and it's like you're literally fucking tired. Like you're tired as shit. And then it's like you have to pay, it's like literally just working to like live, almost working to just like literally maintain just like the roof. And so it's like you're constantly underneath a lot of stress and a lot of fucking pressure, and just come home and then go to sleep and then wake up and it's like the same thing every fucking day. No. No. In the precious name of Jesus, I rebuke this. I rebuke this. This is going to be transmuted. This is going to change. This has to change. This is going to change. Change. Nothing can grow or evolve without movement. So there has to be a change. There has to be a shift. I want you to start looking into different jobs. I want you to just imagine, just like start imagining yourself working different jobs. I want you to imagine yourself doing different things. I like literally. Okay. Holy Spirit, what should I put your names? There's something else going on here. This is generational curse breaking that you're doing. This is something that your ancestors have likely had to do as well too, right? And so this is what we're breaking the curse of. This is a curse. I rebuke all curses. I rebuke all curses in the name of the Most High Divine God. I rebuke all curses that are over this collective, because for some of you guys that is literally what it feels like. Somebody feels like you're going, it's like you rarely have time for fun. Some of you guys are free on weekends, but it's like you rarely have time for, I feel like, self-care and self-love, or for thought, or this could be your creativity for other things that you want to like literally do. This is my energy oracle deck. Holy Spirit, please help us transmute this energy for whatever is in the highest and greatest good of all involved. They are overworking, God. What is the route? What is the way? What direction are they being guided into? Yeah, look at the anxiety. Some of you guys are like, is this going to be like this forever? Archangel Gabriel, and you have the angel of strength. So I feel like your angels literally give you the strength to consistently even deal with this on a day-to-day basis in the first place, right? And so for... yeah, the throat chakra, this is Archangel Gabriel. That is the throat chakra, the 5th chakra. And for some of you guys, there is, I feel like, another opportunity, another work, another job that's going to come towards you. But this could have to do with your voice. Like for some of you guys, it has to do with you speaking up. You know what I'm saying? Like quite literally, Galveston. That's crazy. When some of you guys remember, oh my gosh, I used to go to Galveston Beach 24/7. And I used to like be like, oh my God, I'm gonna like go to Galveston Beach to like, what's it called? Ghost hunt and shit, because they have a lot of shit down there. I have my EMF recorder, and I was like, yeah, Texas. Big Texas. I lived in Texas for like 2 years. How long? Or longer? For some of you guys here, it feels like there's something that you could be doing when it comes to, this could be your voice, or some type of communication that's gonna come towards you. Some of you guys have very strong voices, and you are going to be called to use your voice. Some of you guys do readings. You are going to be called to do readings. Some of you guys do other things, and you're going to be called to use your voice in order to like sell things. Some of you guys, this is like your own business, okay? Some of you guys need to like put yourself out there. You need to speak up. Some of you guys know you need to ask for help. Some of you guys know you need to work together with others. I don't know what this is. You have financial constraints. Whatever it is, you need to speak up. You need to ask for help. You need to. Please do not be embarrassed. Please do not be afraid to do so. Please ask for help. Please ask for help. Like literally. From those that are around you. Yeah, man holding a coin. Happy family. And it's like, yeah, the angel, yeah, storm warning. For some of you guys, it's like literally angel of strength. Like, what are your strengths? Some of you guys know what your strengths are, because it's like literally what you love. The man holding a heart. It's something that you love. Something that you love is like woman, same thing as woman holding a heart. Whichever way it goes, like literally, for some of you guys, it's like something that you love to do. Something that you love a lot. It's like you already love to for somebody here, I don't know who this is for, but I feel like I'm speaking directly to a masculine that's watching this live right now, and you really, really love to have like really in-depth conversations about really important shit. Some of you guys really, really love to have like, yeah, some of y'all really just like get down like that. I feel like you're very intelligent. You like having important conversations. You like researching things. So Spirit say, hey, just start looking into things. Start talking about things that you like. What you love to sing, whatever it is. Like, what is it that you love? That is also your strength. You love it because you're strong at doing it. You know? There's opportunity for you in that. For some of you guys, you're worried about a new job. Some of you guys are waiting to be called back about a new job. And some of you guys just have a lot of anxiety about a lot of different things because of the storm of the family, or the storms that have been caused within your family. Some things are left up to you to like figure it out. So you're kind of remothering or reparenting yourself right now for somebody here. If you're a little, some of you guys are still, yeah, some of you guys are reparenting yourself still. Or you are a parent, so you're parenting someone, if not thyself. Like literally. You have the temple path. You guys, link in my bio for the mini love and career reading, you guys, okay? It's $11. All right. For the private reading, my mini love and career reading is $11, okay, you guys? It's on sale. Well, I mean, that's going to be the price or whatever. Oh, yeah, it'll be there. They're audio recorded. They're sent same day or within 24 hours. Then, of course, live readings are available as well. You can send to my Venmo or PayPal, which is linked in the bio, or click where it says live readings, okay? Thank you. Otherwise, it's collective. And I'm going to finish up the collective here. I don't know just yet, because I feel like I'm not finished here. Thank you if you book with me. I appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, it's just made me say that. I was like, yeah, you guys can go there and book a reading, okay? The temple path. Yeah, and for some of you guys, you're being asked by the divine to like literally go the temple path. What does that mean to you? What would bring you a sense of peace of mind? What is like the temple path for you? What would that bring you? Attachment. The thinking woman. For some of you guys, you're thinking to yourself, you're like, what do I do? There's a lot of anxiety. But like, it's like you could be too attached to like the outcome. It's like this or that. Too attached to what? Thank you, Alex. What are we not seeing? I don't know. Y'all comment for me. I feel like I need to hear from you. That'll help me like think a little bit more about this, or like gauge where you guys are at on that for this collective, because I have no clue. Like I'm hitting a brick wall with this one. So you're gonna have to let me know, because yeah, I'm the thinking woman too. I'm over here like. Because for some of you guys, this also just I think this also just has to do with. I need to get some of you guys on live with me. I'm about to invite like somebody into this live with me. Like I just want to hear what you have to say. Like what are you talking about? I feel like I'm everywhere all at once. Real, not succeeding. Yeah, it's too attached to justice being served before we leave. Scared to feel hopeless again. I miss my community. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of before. Like somebody was literally waiting on a call. Okay. Whoever is anxious about a call, about to come about a new job, you're about to get that call. You already got the job. Congratulations in advance. And I'm not even kidding. I just saw a card recently in one of my decks that said House of Belonging. It said Belonging, House of the Night. You got the job. It's already done. You know, I remember, this morning I had this thought to myself, and I was just, and I feel like you need to hear this, like literally, I remember thinking to myself, and I was just like, yeah, literally the thinking woman, that's crazy. I remember this morning, I don't know why I had this thought to I think this was before my wrist started hurting even as well, too. Like, I remember this morning I thought to myself, I was just like, yeah, if you have something they want to be like approved of, it's like, it's already approved of by the divine. Like the thought was already given to me though. Like, so it's already like approved as long as it's in the highest and greatest good of all involved. Like, you know what I'm saying? Good intent. Like I feel like it's already approved by God, like literally. So I'm just waiting on human approval. I'm waiting on like physical proof essentially. I'm waiting for nothing. You know what? Like, I don't know why, but it feels like that. Like, that was some existential crisis kind of thought I feel like I had to myself. I'm waiting on nothing. Like, I don't feel like I'm waiting on nothing though. Yeah, literally, hear your own thoughts. And sometimes it is that. Sometimes it is our inability to accept. Like, very much so. Like, literally, very much so. And because of our expectations. You know what I'm saying? Like, literally, because of our expectations. Because of the things that we expect. My point, exactly. Literally, what we expect from that, from anything else. Because of our expectations. So we're not open, we're closed off to it. But that to me incites a whole nother like storm warning in itself, because then you identify like, yes, where there's attachment, which is literally creating the anxiety. So, you know, so yes, we are creating the narrative. And so I think that's why like, the temple path is there as well too. It's like there's a more peaceful path in mind, you know? That'll like reflect outside of you once it's taken though as well too. Just take it straight to opportunity. And you know the idea that like happiness is something to be nurtured, grown, and managed. Happiness is not something that anybody has that's just readily given to anybody. It doesn't matter. You can see, it doesn't matter how much money you have, material you have. Money and materials don't determine happiness. They're not equivalent to each other in any capacity. You know, it's not. Or even if it is, it's very fleeting. And again, which makes it not always equivalent, meaning it's not equivalent. Again, you can I baked a Biscoff lime cheesecake. Like that makes me extremely happy. You know, but again, the happiness is fleeting. Like, you know, okay, I enjoy wearing a really cute outfit sometimes. If I feel good in it, then it's cute to me. If I don't feel good in it, then I don't feel cute. But if I feel good in it, then I feel cute. Does that make sense? But like the happiness I gain from said outfit is fleeting. The happiness you gain from some material thing is a very fleeting, so it's not equivalent technically. So again, in that case, happiness is something to be nurtured, grown, and managed. And then becomes a strength. You know, and then humor, right? Then you choose to focus on the lighter side of life. It's a choice. And then you realize that happiness becomes habitual in nature. The same way anxiety does, just like depression. It becomes an addiction. And you get a dopamine hit off of it because your brain perceives it as such. Right? You think about, right, recognizing and releasing a false sense of self. You guys know I love that article by Dr. Kai Swigart. They talked about this for a lot of years. The mind, essentially what the article goes into is how the mind has a mind of its own, which is the egoic mind. And the egoic mind thrives and really just survives off of your attention. So essentially, right. So literally, essentially, if you constantly, and usually that starts at a very young age though. Right? When that's breeded. And like I told you guys, a lot of you guys, including myself, we've been doing a lot of inner child healing in the collective. Because we need to. It's a part of shadow work, quite literally. The shadow is breeded in your young years and grows larger and larger in your teenage years and your adulthood as more pain and more experiences occur. And the less that you look at the effect of your experiences and it has on you emotionally, the larger that shadow grows, and the less you have control over your reality, and the more that your shadow does you. Right? And so that's the point of that. But again, back to it though, the ego, the mind has a mind of its own, which is the egoic mind, and the egoic mind thrives off of the attention you give it. The attention you give your ego is essentially fuel for it. So let's say, for example, as a child, you saw a lot of, there were traumatic experiences that went on. This could have been a divorce that you witnessed growing up. This could have been abusive household that you witnessed growing up. Your mother could have been your first bully, or the father. The list goes on of the case scenarios. It could be traumatic for anybody. It doesn't matter how deep on the spectrum the abuse goes, you know? Whatever it is, the mind of a child, you know what I mean, is immediately going to think, what? All right, I need to protect myself. So how does the brain of a child protect itself during situations like that? You have to assume the worst is going to happen in advance in order to minimize your risk of getting hurt again. So you just assume the world is bad. I have to expect this behavior now. And if I expected it, the less it hurts because I expected that. So, but then the problem with that is that now in teenage years, you have this power of like manifestation, because energy is energy, and we're not teaching children that, right? But energy is energy. So you're constantly thinking negative and stuck on the past. And then we're creating that in our current reality, even as teens. Then we get into college and we're not being talking about this, and people are confused about their purpose, and the cycle of life. Like, like that's what I think about. And then, but my point is, okay, so with that being said though, does that make any sense? Sorry, I'm going on a tangent, but like literally with that being said, I do think that this part of your brain, it's like we're minimizing, like literally, that's all it is. And so, and again, anxiety, depression become an addiction. It's like you become addicted to assuming the worst to protect yourself, you know, which is like rightfully so. And for some of you guys, if that resonates with you, then like, you know, I have a bone to pick with like everybody that you've ever met, actually. No, I have a bone to pick with everybody. Like, some of you guys have heard me talk about this before, but I have a bone to pick with everybody that you've ever met. Like, all, I was not a bone to pick, but like, you know, what does that quote even mean? I don't know. Like a bone to pick. You know, I like bone marrow. I got a bone to pick, yo. For real. Because what in the hell? You didn't deserve that. It's like taking candy from a baby. It's not right. It's wrong. Okay, so again, but then again, we go into this lack of like understanding again about like, you know, psychology, how the brain works, which I think a lot of people go into, you know, getting, you know, psychology degrees to understand the brain. But and when you understand how the conscious mind and the subconscious mind communicate, it is in that way. You know, again, if your conscious mind has goals, tasks, and desires, it's feeding back to your subconscious, you know, those goals, tasks, and desires, and your subconscious is feeding back ways in which to get that done. But guess what? If your subconscious is filled with a bunch of beliefs in your fourth eye that literally, again, are blocking it, conditioned beliefs that are saying, again, well, I should take this route because this is like easier. This will minimize my risk of getting hurt, of being made fun of this, of all this, that, the third, that you could be afraid of potentials that bring anxiety as well too. You know? It's like the subconscious isn't actually feeding back to the conscious mind the smartest and like the best way to reach said goal, because it's based in the trauma, very much so. And there can be a full awareness of that, but a lack of control over that. So I think that, but again, awareness is where it starts. Awareness is where I think like the healing begins of what the mind has been doing in order to protect itself throughout this time. Which also speaks to how amazing your brain is and how smart you are. That even as like a small child going through so much abuse, you were able to maintain your sanity in that way. But now it's time to take your power back. How beautiful is that? And that we're still here to be able to have the opportunity to do so when there are little kids who die before they ever get the chance. That brings me more anxiety than anything. So do it for them, do it for you, do it for your ancestors, do it for those that come after you. You know, if you know, you know. But again, the subconscious mind is like running on rampant. And the only way to stop that as well too is to stop giving attention to it, right? And so if your attention is the fuel for the negative thinking and there's intrusive thoughts, it's like you didn't try to generate these thoughts on your own, it's just intrusive thinking. Like if you know you're dealing with that, that's pretty much what this is. It's like intrusive thinking that runs on rampant. And the only way to control that is stop giving it so much attention. It's like, okay, if this negative thought pops up, you know what? Redirect my attention. And the more and more that you do that, the easier it becomes for that sort of voice to fall away, because you stop giving it attention. And the more attention that you give to the temple path, right, to like, again, a positive mindset, positive thinking, the more that positive thinking almost becomes your subconscious. Now your subconscious belief is, I am beautiful. My subconscious belief is I'm rich. My subconscious belief is I'm wealthy. My subconscious belief, my subconscious truth. Like I just feel that way. I can't explain why. It's almost like it's always been there. Just the same way for a lot of people that grew up in trauma, the pain has just always been there. But we have a lot more control over it than we give ourselves credit for, but that's a lot easier said than done when the pain is so much and you haven't gotten justice for it and you haven't gotten closure for it. So of course the inner child is still looking at it in order to protect itself, because Why? Why does the inner child still expect it to keep on occurring? Because there was never any justice, because there was never any closure. Nobody ever came and gave you the hug that you needed. Nobody ever came and told you the truth, or there still is no truth. Some of you guys, your parents are still not accountable for what they did. Some of you guys, your family is still so unaccountable for what they saw, for what they witnessed. You have to endure. Everybody is still so unaccountable. So how could you feel safe to just let it go, to just give it to God? How could you feel safe to just say, you know what, God, you got it. It happened. I'm done. How could you? That's the real question. How can you forgive when nobody's even being accountable for what was done? I thought forgiveness needed some type of accountability from somebody. And so for whoever is seeing this right now, this is the emotional breakthroughs that you go through are going to cause financial breakthroughs too. God is going to lay out the red carpet, I promise you. And I just have oh my gosh. Such a beautiful message that's coming through for you this morning. And again, it makes sense as to why, again, my wrist has been hurting so much, because you guys have been over giving. You've given and given and given emotionally, your sanity, time, energy, money, physical, all of the above. And it's about time, that boomerang effect. Y'all are seeing signs of it probably as well. The Outback steak, some shit, kangaroos. Y'all got to be seeing this energy. It's coming back towards you. You're about to receive. You shall receive back tenfold of the energy that you put out there in perfect divine timing. Like literally, I feel like it's going to boomerang back towards you. And guess what? All the lies that have been told towards you by some of you guys in your own family, all the lies that have been told towards you the same lies are going to boomerang back towards them. And all the truths that you've shared emotionally, all the truths that you know are going to bounce back towards you. And that's why some of you guys get bombarded with readings, etc. You're like, why do I get bombarded with this shit? What is this supposed to mean? It's like, you walk in truth, you reap what you sow, bitch. No, seriously, sis. Excuse my language, but bitch. Like my bitch, like, come on now. You reap what you sow. So if you're continuously putting out truth, you're going to see about a whole lot of it. Like, seriously, for some of you guys here, you're going to see about a whole lot of it. Because that's what you give. That's what you do. So that's what you get. You don't get back a whole bunch of lies. You get back a whole bunch of truth. And then guess what? Anything that is a lie, you're probably going to be able to discern and say, that sounds like a lie. Or I can tell the intention behind that wasn't good. I can tell that person probably wants to use me. That person probably doesn't have my best intentions. That person, you walk in truth, you get truth, you know the truth, you feel the truth. You walk in lies, you know lies, you keep lies, you receive lies. You feel me? Like, that's all that is. If it walks like a duck, it quacks like a duck, it's a duck. That's like universal law. It is a duck. This is my Gilded Reverie Lenormand deck. Look at how pretty this deck is. Just gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Let me get this collective some few final cards here, okay? I know for you guys get this message this morning. Okay. And then it resonated with you. You guys have a good day, okay? And I'll pretty much leave it here. All right. You have the book. And the book, some of you guys are in school right now getting an education. Some of you guys are learning new wisdom, gaining new knowledge, looking into the Sephiroth. Some of you guys are looking into the Dead Sea Scrolls, the Book of Enoch. Some of you guys are looking into the Ethiopian Bible. Some of you guys are looking into different holy texts. Okay, some of you guys are looking into a lot of different things. You're learning a lot of information during this time. Okay. The clover at the top of the deck. I love that. You have a lot of good luck. You know what I mean? The angels love your want and your crave for knowledge, for wisdom, and you have a lot of good luck surrounding you because of that. You see this Kabbalah energy, tree of life energy. All right, I just heard what sounded like a lion roar. Lions could be significant. You have a child here in clouds. For some of you guys, if you have a child that's been sick or something, because I don't know why the other day I thought about a child like choking up, like a baby choking up or coughing up. If anybody here has a kid that's been any bit sick, okay, and I guess I'm just saying that because I'm seeing the kid here in the clouds, so it's kind of confirming something I've been feeling intuitively, or I don't know what it is. This could be your inner child that's sick, or like literally a little kid that's actually like sick, like physically. If there's been a kid that's been sick or anything like that, there's some clouds that are really parting. This sickness is done or is going to be over very soon. Somebody is definitely healing. Okay, their sickness is going to be done soon. It's something too serious. Yeah, this could have been from like being outdoors or something. It's something I feel called to say. You used to have the garden here and the tree, and almost makes me feel like this is like they were outside playing or something and they caught like an airborne little cold or something. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. That's all that is, and it's something for you to worry too much about, because some of you guys are like, hey, they got to be at school and they're supposed to be learning. See the book? They're supposed to be learning, but it's like yeah, that makes sense. Literally, staying home today makes sense. Like literally. And if you got here a little bit late, the message I was getting this morning, all right, because I'm about to go into my personal readings, okay? I have a few personals, and I don't want to make y'all wait forever, all right? But thank you for anybody who booked with me. I do